Hey there, Radiant family. It's time for your February video newsletter. Now you may be wondering, Pastor Manny, where in the world are you? I am at Camp Golden Bell, where we're going to have our elementary kids camp this summer. I'm so excited for kids that are currently in 2nd through 5th grade. This is where we're doing camp. We're currently scouting things out, planning and preparing for an amazing summer camp. But before I get to that, let's talk about what you're going to find in this video newsletter. First, we're going to talk about the 222 conference. We're going to talk about daddy-daughter dance and the cancellation of it. We're going to talk about camp, obviously, and we're going to talk about the lesson overview videos that you should be receiving in your inbox. And so let's get to it. First of all, the 222 conference, we're going to be hosting it, Lou Engle. It's going to be powerful. Registration information on our Radiant, I was going to say Facebook page, but on our website. So check it out, register. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be amazing, but it is important to know there will be no children's ministry or childcare for that event. When is it happening? February 22nd, 222 conference. It's going to be amazing. Okay, next, daddy-daughter dance. Yeah, let's talk about that for a second. This year is going to be a year of uncommon prayer. And in that, as we were praying and just asking God what we should do, we really honestly felt like God said, I'd like you to pause the daddy-daughter dance this year. We're not canceling it forever, but this year we're going to pull back and actually not have it. So our daddy-daughter dance has been canceled for this year. Now, if you are interested and you think it's important, I want to hear from you. So please tell us about the daddy-daughter dance and what it means to you as we get ready to revamp it again next year. But for now, just know it has been canceled for this year. Finally, let's talk about camp. Camp is going to be amazing, but there's some details I want you to remember. First of all, the early bird discount is going to end February 11th. So as you get this video, just know the time crunch for you to get that amazing discount is coming to an end. February 11th is your last chance to get the early bird discount. There's been quite a few families that have already taken advantage of it, and it's been fantastic, but don't miss out on it. The other thing that's important is who can go. Kids currently in 2nd through 5th grade can go to kids camp, and you won't want to miss out on it. It's going to be amazing. We got archery. We're going to have zip lines. We're going to have amazing chapels. We got an amazing putt-putt course out here. It's going to be amazing. An indoor pool, by the way. We haven't had that before. So this is going to be a great year of camp. One thing that it's important for all of us to know, we're doing our own Radiant Kids Camp. That means that we're not going 6 hours to the other side of the state to make this camp happen. We're doing our own kids camp. But that means a lot of things that I want you to be aware of. Number one, we need 166 kids to show up to kids camp. So we're asking you, moms and dads, if you're thinking about it, kids camp is one of the most amazing things can happen in a kid's summer. What happens at kids camp can't happen in church. It's powerful. So don't miss that opportunity. And if you're thinking about it and you're not sure about the cost, talk to us. We never want to let price be an issue. So if you can afford it, great. But if you can't, by the way, the price this year is lower than it's ever been. While prices everywhere are going up, kids camp, because we're doing our own, is lower than it's ever been. One of the ways that we've been able to achieve that is we're not doing transportation. So we will not have buses for kids camp. So you will have to drive your child up to Divide, but it's only 45 minutes from Central Campus. So it's not a far drive, and it's beautiful. And you get to be in the mountains. The other thing, moms, dads, we'd love you to participate with your kids. If you are considering being a camp counselor, you get $10 off the registration for being with your child for kids camp. So let us know if you're interested in being a camp counselor. We'd love to have you join. We'll have a conversation. All this information can be provided. Just contact us at kids@radiantchurch.org if you need more information, or respond to this email. Finally, this is going to be a fantastic kids camp. I think I went over all the camp stuff. I mean, look at this place. This is the chapel. We're going to see Jesus show up in a powerful way. It's going to be so good. Okay, finally, lesson overview videos. Let's talk about those for a second. As a pastor, this year, as a year of uncommon prayer, we're just asking God, what do you want to do? And in kids ministry, our goal is to see the word come alive. But we know that the word comes alive most effectively when it starts in the home. True discipleship begins in your house. So we're changing the way we do some things, and I'm interested to know how it works for you. You're going to get a lesson overview video every time we start a new curriculum series. So if you've got kids both in pre-K and elementary, you'll get 2 different videos. The purpose is to give you an idea of what we're going to be teaching, the verses and the direction, because we want the lessons to start at home first. So imagine this with me. If we're talking about anger, like as of the recording of this video, soon we're going to talk about anger in King Saul. If your kids come to church and hear about anger, and then you reinforce a lesson later at home, well, then we are the keepers of the sacred scrolls, as I like to put it. In other words, we're the keepers of wisdom, and you're just reinforcing what the church says. But that's not the way God intended. What if you talk about anger at home? You open up the story of Saul, you memorize a scripture together in your home together, and then your kids come to church that weekend, and we are echoing the lesson you just told your kids. What has just happened? We have made the word come to life in your home, and now you are the authority. You're the spiritual head. You're the one dispelling the truth, and we, as a church, are reinforcing everything God spoke through you. This is how we make the word come to life in our kids' lives, by empowering you. Our goal at RadKids is to partner with parents to grow a community of passionate followers of Jesus that will impact their world. So how do we do that? We're flipping the script. Do you have to do this? No, we'll still do the lessons as we've always done them. We'll send home reinforcements that you can follow up later, but just know we are actually putting the information in your hands first so that you can be the first one to teach your kids the lessons, and we can reinforce you. I am so excited about what God's going to do, watching the word come to life, watching you in your home develop and grow in your spiritual giftings as you learn to teach your kids, because the stretching happens when we lead the way. And we want to see you lead the way, become empowered in the Spirit, and see God triumph in your home. It's going to be a great year. If you have thoughts, ideas, information, please, I don't want to do this stuff in a vacuum, so please tell us what you think. Or if you have thoughts and ideas that are working or you think could work to help make this even more effective. Thank you for everything you do and letting me take a little bit of your time to be able to speak into your hearts. And sign up for Kids Camp.